Philippines has started talks with many countries to acquire 2 medium-sized submarines at an estimated deal of 70 billion pesos. Philippine Navy has said that South Korea, India and Turkey have sent their interest in bidding for its submarine acquisition program. France has also shown interest in the program and has offered its Scorpion diesel-electric submarines. There is not much information on the Indian offer, but it could likely be the Kalvari-class submarine built by Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders, that is based on the Scorpion-class submarine. The Indian Navy is not keen to place follow-on orders for Kalvari-class submarines, due to which the upgraded infrastructure and production line at Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders will go idle, and it seems to be a good option to explore for export orders, as it will be a great folly to let this strategic asset go to waste. After the completion of deliveries of all 36 contracted Rafale fighter jets to the Indian Air Force, France is again pushing for repeat orders of another 36 aircraft from India, as the 114 MRFA tender is facing considerable delays. The Indian Air Force is not keen on the offer, and instead wants to procure 114 jets, but the tender itself is yet to take off due to complex transfer of technology clauses that are yet to be framed, thus causing delays in the issue of request for proposal. The Dassault Reliance Aerospace Limited in Nagpur will continue to manufacture some of the components and panels for the Rafale fighter jets as part of its global supply chain, but it won't be made as a second production line out of France until India places firm orders for the jet. Amid the reports that the Korean shipbuilder Daewoo Shipbuilding has not got approval from the Korean government to sell submarines to India, and Daewoo Shipbuilding owes large sums of money to Korean banks, the Indian Ministry of Defense has now asked the German shipbuilder ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems to make 2 bids for its Type 212 CD submarine. That includes 1 bid to each of the 2 Indian shipyards Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders and Larsen & Toubro, to avoid any single vendor situation that might arrive after South Korea exits the tender. Meanwhile, France is pressing for a government-to-government arrangement for both nuclear and conventional submarine technology, that includes the Barracuda-class nuclear attack submarine and short-fin Barracuda conventional submarine. The chairman of Cochin Shipyard Limited has said that the shipyard will complete the installation of the Barak 8 long-range surface-to-air missile system and the Israeli MF-STAR radar on INS Vikrant in the next 45 to 60 days. The Indian Navy has stated that aviation trials will begin in November, when all the systems are in place, and the carrier will be fully operational along with its air wing by June 2023. Pakistan had signed a deal to buy a total of 36 J-10C fighter jets from China, and after the first consignment of 6 J-10C fighters in March, China is all set to deliver the second consignment of 8 J-10C fighter jets to Pakistan, and it plans to deploy all 36 J-10C fighters on the border with India. The Vice Chief of the Indian Army Lieutenant General B.S. Raju visited various DRDO laboratories and also Bharat Dynamics Limited at Hyderabad, where he was briefed on latest research, development and manufacturing projects being undertaken by the establishments, including the 2.8 km range Amogha 380 GM that is currently under advanced stages of testing. He also visited BotLab Dynamics in New Delhi and met the development team to discuss the 3,500 swarm drone system that is currently in advanced stage of development. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will arrive in Egypt today, during which India and Egypt will sign an agreement to expand defense and security cooperation. Egypt is retiring 100 Chinese trainers and has expressed interest in the procurement of India's Tejas lift variant, while India has offered production line of Tejas aircraft and light combat helicopter that will also help promote indigenous products and attract more orders from the region.